Hi everybody, today is November the 13th and as always we're gonna tell the pen story. This pen story had changed a lot of people's life and shed light into why something happened to our life and then how we can create or manifest our dream life in a very certain way. Are you ready? Let's get started. What is this? It's a pen. What do we use this pen for? To write. Now there's a dot inside the room. I'm gonna wave this in front of the dot. What does the dot do? The dog probably will snip, lick, or chew this, right? Does the dog see this one as a pen? No. So for the dog, this one is not a pen, but for the human, this one is a pen. So who is correct, the dog or the human? The answer is both correct. For the dog, this one is a chewing toy, right? For the human, this one is a pen to write. The dog is correct in the dog word, and the human is also correct in the human word. So that is our first lesson. Both are correct. Now, let's imagine that there is a table in front of me. So I'm going to put this thing on the table and then both the dog and I will walk out the room. So inside the room, there'll be no human, no dog. What does this thing become? If it's still a pen or a chewing toy, or it becomes almost nothing. And the ancient wisdom called this as the emptiness. The emptiness is actually a very important definition. As we understand the emptiness, we'll be able to achieve anything in our life. Just like Geshe Michael Roche applied the emptiness into his business and was able to build a business with revenue of $215 million a year. He's also able to help several refugees. So what is the emptiness? Why is that so magical? Let's go back to the page story, okay? So this thing is currently on the table, and when there is no human, no dog, it is almost nothing. But then I come back to the room and I look at this, this becomes a pen. When the dog come back to the room and the dog look at this becomes a chewing toy. And when both the dog and I come back to the room at the very same time, and we both look at this at the very same time, what does this thing becomes? It becomes two things, a pen for me and a chewing toy for the dog. So a single thing when there's no human, no dog, nothing to interact with, it comes back to true self and we call it the emptiness. However, it also has the potential to become anything or anyone, depending on who or what is looking at this at that very moment. And that is our second lesson. Along with the emptiness, we all have limitless potential. Now, I see this as a pen. So does this pen coming from me or does this pen coming from the thing itself? This pen is actually coming from me. Why am I so certain? Because if this thing is the pen itself, then the dog or anything in this entire universe will have to see it for what it is, which is a pen. But does the dog see this one as a pen? No. So this pen is actually coming from me. This pen is actually coming from my mind, and everything is actually coming from our mind. So that is our third lesson. Everything is actually coming from our mind. Now, I see this as a pen. So this is pen. So I see this as a pen, right? And we all agree that this pen is coming from my mind. So I'm going to change my mind and I'm going to think this one become a diamond, okay? So please pray with me. Diamond, diamond, diamond. Open my eyes. It's still a pen. So what in my mind that forced me to see this as a pen but not a diamond? There are certain inside our mind that the ancient wisdom calls karma. When we see something that sit inside our mind pop up, open up, and cover the thing that had planted and made us see it, cover the thing, okay, and made us see it for what had been planted earlier into our mind. So who planted the seed into our mind previously? Only you can plant the seed into your mind, and only I can plant the seed into my mind. How can we do it? By three ways: by our word, by our actions, and by our thought, especially when we want to help other people. So for instance, I'm going to hold on to this. I'm going to say that I have the pen. Would you like to have this pen? And when my friend say yes, please, I'd be so happy to give this to my friend with the hope that I can help my friend. When I give this to my friend, this palm will open up and both me and my friend will see it. And it's slowly remark in my mind. A couple days later, when I see this, I recognize this one as a pen, which means that the seed of the pen has already been planted into my mind. And I pop up, open up, and cover this thing and make me see this as a pen. And this is how a pen become a pen, or anything surround us become what and who they are to us. In the pain story, there are several meaningful lessons. Today we went over 4 different lessons. The first lesson is both correct. So we learn to respect each other's opinion, we learn to respect each other's choices, and we learn to listen to each other with a compassionate heart. The second lesson is along with the emptiness, we all have limitless potential. So just your potential, just the potential of everything or everyone surround you, and just the potential of whatever happened to you. And remember, every moment in this world is in this life is a very magical moment, because in that very moment anything can happen. And the third lesson is everything is actually coming from the seed inside our mind. So be 100% responsible to whatever happened to you. Don't blame anyone, because in the end, you are the only one who can plant the seed into your mind. And how can we plant the seed? By our word, by our actions, by our thoughts to other people. And last but not least is how to create or manifest our dream life in a very certain way. So first you have to know what you want to do, what you want to achieve in your dream life. And then after that, we start planting the seed by using our word, our action, our thoughts to work on other people. So for instance, if you want to have happiness, we have to plant the happiness seeds by using our word, our actions, our thoughts to work other people, helping other people to be happier. If we want to have prosperity, we have to use our word, our action, our thoughts, helping other people to get richer. And just like that, if you want anything, making sure that you plant those seeds using your word, your action, your thoughts toward other people, helping other people to be happy. To get whatever that you want to achieve in your life. And with that, I also want to end the lesson today with a very important thing that I've been telling my daughter as well, myself, that, on your word, your action, your thought at the very moment is what dictate your life in the futures. So making sure that you be very mindful, be very cautious of what you think, what you talk, and you act toward other people. And whether your life is your dream life or your nightmares are up to your word, your action, and your thoughts to other people and to yourself as well. The lesson that I would like to share with you all today is that this morning I realized that but I have been trying to tell a pain story every single day in the morning, especially during weekday. And I feel like I'm running in the morning and then telling the pain story in the morning and listen to and learn pain story in the morning really. And then sometimes like a affirmation in the morning really help to start my day with something really good. And I feel very grateful for myself to be able to do that. And I hope that I be able to do that in a consistent level, because I actually remember follow what I was saying is that your word, your action, your thoughts at this moment create your dream life in the future. So I hope that, with this small but very good habit, and if I be able to consistently follow those habits, my life will in the future will be a much better one. Thank you so much, everyone, for listening to me today. Thank you, Anlin, for accompanying me in the 3,000-day journey. And if I tell you the page story or share with you my lesson is something good, I would like to dedicate that to my generous family, to my friends, to my co-worker, to my clients, or to any living things in this world or any other worlds with love, wisdom, and gratitude. Thank you so much for listening. Have a beautiful day. Bye bye.